Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Carre and welcome to Your Delicious Life, where each week we take a look at life through a different perspective and we either learn something new or we get reminded of something that we already knew. Now, this week I want to talk to you about shifting priorities. Now, to set the stage for this, I want to be clear that shifting your priorities does not mean you're shifting your goals. It's just a shift on where your focus is right now. Now, when I work with my clients or on the online course, one of the things that I talk about is the 90-day cycle. Now, the whole point of this is that we are cyclical animals and seasons change and our goals change as seasons change. And we might have a goal at one point, but then maybe we reach it and now we need to set the next goal. Or maybe what we're focusing on one part of the year is different and will change. And the whole idea of that 90-day cycle is to allow us to sit back and decide where our focus needs to be and reevaluate our goals. Now, sometimes we have to shift our priorities within a 90-day cycle. Sometimes things change, and that's what today's episode is all about. One area where we may see a shift in priorities is our health. So if you were suddenly struck with an illness, or maybe your child or your spouse or a loved one had this illness come about, your priorities would shift. They would likely shift to either regaining your own health or helping someone else through a situation where they were ill from some ailment. So in that situation, your goals for what you're trying to do for your work or your family or your finances or whatever area of life aren't necessarily going to change, but the time and the energy that you're putting into those goals might shift because now your priority is either getting well yourself or helping someone around you get better. A local example I could share with you is the Stampede. So everyone has different goals and focuses during the summer months. A lot of businesses slow down, but when it comes to Stampede, this is definitely a time when our priorities shift. There are a lot of downtown businesses that are really focused on Stampede this week. They host events, they have people out, they could be seeing clients at the rodeo, they could be hosting Stampede parties at their business. Rooftop patios are full of Stampede parties right now. So there's a lot going on in that way. But this doesn't change their business goals, it just changes the priorities that they're focusing on. So for a lot of people, Stampede might be a time when their priority is going to be networking and building relationships and building fun within their company and the culture of their company and embracing the culture of our city and the Stampede itself. A personal example for me is the summertime. So my goals as far as home and work, they haven't changed, and I still have things I'm working towards during the summer months, but my priorities are shifting and they're more focused on family and kids. This is a time of year when things are generally a little bit more relaxed. The kids are home from school and the weather is typically gorgeous. So I want to get outside with them. I want to, go to the zoo or go to Heritage Park or do different things with them. And plus we take some family vacation as well. So my priority is more on the family and spending time with them. My goals for my business and to do things around the home, those don't change, but it's just the lens at which I'm seeing things through and where the focus is first. It's important to be open to shifting priorities, because when we're open to that and we understand that, look, the goals don't change. Those are the foundation. That's what's going to stay the same. But where we put our focus in different areas of our life, that might adjust. If something unexpected comes up or there's a shift that we didn't expect, we can shift our priorities to match that. If you're open to that, then you're going to be a lot less stressed out and a lot less bogged down with feeling like everything needs to be a top priority. Because the reality is, it doesn't all need to be a top priority. Your goals are still there. You're still going to work toward them, but the method in which you get there is going to get adjusted. And that's what living life is. It's about adjusting to the priorities as we need to, so that when we look back, we can feel like, yeah, I was where I wanted to be when I needed to be. I'm wishing you guys an amazing week. If you're headed down to Stampede, make sure you take your sunscreen or an umbrella if it's a little bit rainy out there. And have a great week, everyone. I will see you next week. Take care.